Minecraft is a bad game, or is it a good game? Actually, could it just be neutral? Oh my, we have a lot to cover in this video, so let's just get started. First, let's begin with the good. As the sole survivor of your world, the first task is creating a shelter to survive the night. This task alone is already such a net positive, as you're putting up defense against the treacherous mobs in the night, and once you get a bed, the mobs have even a lesser chance of attacking and creating chaos. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, how is this morally a good thing, as defending yourself from predators is a biological need for survival. But the thing is, you're not just helping yourself, you're protecting all the villagers and other creatures that get hunted by these foul beasts. So even while seeming selfish on the surface, it is a selfless act, whether that be intentional or not. Speaking of villagers though, all the trading that we do with them is also morally good, as we are providing them jobs and emeralds, which boost their economy. And if you thought that was the only good thing we did for villagers, then you would be wrong, as we literally cure them from being zombified with no prior medical experience. Again, the intentions may have been for cheaper prices, and not from the kindness of our hearts. But I mean, we pretty much resurrected them, so it's the least they could do, right? So pretty much we're a saint? No. Actually, after we learn about the bad we commit, you may think that we're the devil. It's true that creating a shelter can be a good thing, but also it can be a bad thing, as we ravage forests, deplete non-renewable resources, and rip apart ecosystems to sustain our settlement. And yes, we do drive off mobs and other threats, but in the process, we kind of replace them and become a nuisance ourselves. But that doesn't even compare to our treatment of villagers. And yes, you heard that right. Despite praising the protection and business we gave them in the previous segment, I cannot overlook the fact that we kidnapped them from their homes and forced them to breed in our farms and do business with us in our trading halls. If for some reason you didn't think that was bad enough, we also raid their crops and loot their finest treasures for the sole purpose of our self-greed. With both perspectives on the matter, I think I've come to a conclusion. We're neutral, as even though we do okay, I'll cut the BS. We're very morally bad. I mean, you just can't justify burglary and kidnapping, and any good we do is for our own self-interest anyway, so it doesn't really count. I could end the video here, but I want to ask you one more question. Does it matter? And honestly, in terms of Minecraft, I don't really think being morally bad is as bad as it sounds. See what I did there? Anyway, I'll explain why. When you spawn into a world that's as messed up as Minecraft's single player on hard mode, then I don't blame us for becoming morally corrupt, because the truth of the matter is that it's either kill or be killed. And if you don't make a proper base because of the environment, then chances are you might die from lack of defense. If you don't raid that village, you may die from lack of food or lack of armor. And there are many more examples, but I think you get the point. So is Minecraft morally a bad game? At least in the player perspective, yeah, we're terrible people that like to destroy the environment around us while also looting and kidnapping villagers. But I, for one, am proud of that, and everyone watching this video should be as well.